Okay, here we are, Friday, August 19th. Progress report on the Rocas backyard pool landscape project. We've got the pool formed up. The water feature, you can see here, is quite a bit of forming work for this. Over there, this pegboard forms around the pool. That's basically the top top of bond beam. So there'll be another 4 inches of cool deck on top of that. And this back of the water feature, I think it's about 18 inches above the cool deck. So you can get an idea of how much dirt we're going to be putting around the back side of this structure here. The basin for the water feature here is lined up centered with the view deck. The view deck here, as you can see, is going to be lined up with the French doors, and can't really tell which of these stakes basically is the outside corners of the columns, but it's going to be shifted about 2 feet towards the camera here to line up with the water feature. The channel of the water feature had to be centered with the section of the pool that goes into the deeper end there, and just the way it laid out with respect to the house and the angle of the house kind of shifted the view deck about 2 feet this way, which is fine because you have the setback to do that, and that really won't affect the design at all. So let's take a look at the inside here. We've been having a lot of back and forth with the county on the permit for the view deck. We still don't have the permit for the view deck. We need to get that to dig the footings, and we need to pour those footings right away. So we're still waiting on the county. They're real picky. So here's our return line for the fountain. It's going to come through the front, and from here we're gonna transition. This is a 2-inch pipe. We're going to figure out some kind of a transition to go from 2-inch to the 1-inch, which is what the fountain is set up for. You see we've got the plumbing is done. The 2 main drains. You see the return lines coming in. The skimmer will be over there. Haven't done the lights yet. Next thing is the steel. They're gonna start putting the steel in here. And once the brass is in for the lighting and the steel is in, and the plumbing is all done, they can call for an inspection for shotcrete. And I believe that's the next progress payment due on the pool. You can see here where the gas line was, which we didn't know where it was, and you can see it's cut over there, so we still have to repair that and bypass it and still have it connected over to the house. So even if we did know where it was before we dug it, there still would have been a cost to relocate it. So it doesn't really matter whether we knew that it was there or not. The cost was still in the ground in order to move it. And here's the lines going back to the pool equipment. The rock around here is pretty bad because we can't really use this to cover these pipes, otherwise could damage them. So we have to put some sand in here. It's called shading, before you can put unsuitable dirt on top. And you can see the guys showed up here with the rebar, so they're ready to do their job. So that's kind of the status report. Looks kind of like a big massive structure, but it'll all look just like the plan in the end. So we'll do another one soon.